I was raised in Christian Science. It was an important part of my life. Then we had children, and things changed a little bit. And we thought, no, I think it's time for something different. So we came to Plymouth. I'm not sure how. Someone told us about it. And I was a little leery because I thought I loved what I had learned in Christian Science, and I was afraid that it would, not integrate. But those fears were alleviated pretty quickly. I can remember after a baptism, they say the covenant. And the covenant said something like, we want to walk with you on your path, wherever that may be leading, and so forth. And so I didn't feel they were going to try to change my beliefs or that I couldn't, keep my beliefs with me. So I felt comfortable. I felt a freedom at Plymouth. When I was first evaluating whether Plymouth was the right thing for us, an important piece was my children. And they were young at the time, but I knew that I wanted them to be in a place also that was open-ended and that they could figure out their own answers. They allowed for the pushback with these kids and the questioning and the uncertainty, and they just kind of kept pulling them out more and more so that they could form what it was at that point in their life, how they felt about things. And that, of course, has changed, but they felt the freedom to develop their own path. Well, I think of Plymouth as a liberal theology, which, of course, I had never even heard of that before. And now what that means to me is that it's socially relevant to the world today, that it's a theology that you take out into the world and live your faith. Now it's sort of evolving, and that's very exciting, and it's wonderful to be a part of it and to see it happening. And it just seems like it's really blossoming now. When I was in Christian Science, I never felt limited. I felt that I had all the freedom I needed, but I felt like it was an incubator. I was sort of protected and growing spiritually within myself. When I came to Plymouth, I felt like all of that then could sort of reach out to the world and reach out to my community here at Plymouth. And I'd never had a community at my other church because we just kind of came, did our thing, and then we left. And it was wonderful because I think I grew a lot. But then I came to Plymouth, and there were so many things. A big piece was it has become my home. I mean, I can honestly say it has become my home. When I say that this is home for me, I feel it's supportive. I feel it's encouraging here, inquisitive. But maybe the most important thing for me is it's challenging. We're all challenged. We challenge one another spiritually, in our faith, and in how we carry it out into the world. The place with all the different moving parts, the music and the ministers and the community and the programming, all seems to work together the same way as an individual works when it's holistic and it's whole.